As Chirac approaches the ball. He kicks it high, end over end, drives the receiver deep back to the 5-yard line. Makes a nice move, and then he's converged on about the 21. So about a 16-yard return out to the 21. Pretty good coverage. DeVita made the first tackler miss. All right, correction. Freddie Camp was on the kickoff rather than Daryl Chirac. We stand corrected. Thank you, Tim. All right, Greyhounds quickly out of their huddle. They run the double wing formation. Send a man in motion. Give to the motion man. He breaks free. He hurdles a defender. He's off to the races. One man to beat. He's tracked down from behind at about the 25-yard line. But a big gain of about 50 yards or so on first down for the Greyhounds. So what a way to start the season for them. They were literally off to the races, Billy.
But Jed Hall. 7-yard run, first and 10 Greyhounds from the GNH 22-yard line.
They mark him at the 24, first and 10. They say it's a 57-yard run for Hall. Give to the fullback. He dodges tacklers, still going. He's down inside the 20 to about the 17.
Brought down by a host of Yellow Jackets.
You can't see the lines, but these are old uniforms. Those numbers are hard to see.
It is difficult to identify the numbers on the players. They said
I know that. I'm thinking Hafner is there. And
2nd and 4. Reverse. And it looks like it's going to be a touchdown on the reverse from the 17-yard line. So with only about a minute and 15 left gone by in this first period, and quickly Naugatuck on the board.
all three of those skill players, right, Mike? Jed Hall the first time, Diedelbaum the second, and then Caden Martin the third.
So the three-headed monster strikes quickly for the Greyhounds. It looks like number 6 on to do the kicking for the Greyhounds. Dominic D'Souza. His kick is a low line drive, and it's off target, no good. All right, Naugatuck lined up across the 35-yard line. Their kicker approaches. High end over end. Fielded by Camp at around the 6-yard line. Comes up the middle, cuts it back, and he's slung down at about the 22-yard line.
Return, brought down by number 7, Jalen Martinez. Gilbert Northwest going to take over the first and 10 from their 22-yard line.
So similar starting position as the Greyhounds. Let's see if they can be as successful here on this opening drive. Of course, Freddie Camp is the all-league and all-state performer for GNH. He had a fantastic season last year. Even though that they only played 9 games in the regular season, he went over 1,000 yards with 18 touchdowns. Ursoni lines up in the shotgun. They give it up the middle, and not much there. Maybe a gain of about a yard.
Tim, if you could help us on the line, we know the center is number.
Ball carried by number 23, Aiden Avina. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Avina was the ball carrier there. This time they're going to line up an I. 2 wide receivers. Ursoni takes the snap. Oh, broken up in the backfield. They pulled the guard, but then a late penalty flag, late hit. So the play was a loss of about 3, but the penalty, let's see how much yardage they march off here. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, he just came down. Freddie was on the ground, and he just hit him.
So let's see if this is a 10-yarder or a 15-yarder.
Should be 15, right?
And it does give GNH a first down at the 34-yard line.
The Yellow Jacket first down for
Take them any
34-yard
way you
line.
can get them.
Looks like a big defensive line for the Greyhounds. Looks like they line up in a 3-5 alignment. They give it to Avina. He pushes the pile. Good yardage on first, out to about the 41. It's a gain of 6 or 7. We saw Aiden burst on the scene last year. He's a hard-nosed runner on offense and a hard hitter on defense.
He's a junior this year. They're
By number 38, Mike Dealbaum.
190. Gain of 7 on first down.
This time they're going to go wishbone. First time we've seen that. They give it again to the fullback. He's got a first down out to about the 46-yard line over the left guard.
First down.
Nice push by the offensive line there. They set it up really well.
Looks like some substitutions on the defensive line for the Greyhounds.
Tackled by number 55, Justin Ramos. First and 10, GNH. Their 47-yard line.
GNH quickly out of the huddle, or Sony under center. Long count. They give it to Avina again, right up the middle. Still pushing the pile.
Avina again on the carry.
And is there a penalty flag or not?
38,
No. The referee separating 2 players there, but no penalty flag.
Second and 6, GNH from the Greyhound 49.
So they get into Greyhound territory at the 49.
Stay in that same formation. Sooner or later, it's going to change.
Greyhound showing blitz option. Pretty well defended by the Greyhounds. It looked like that had a little bit more running room before the defenders converged on the ball carrier, but a pickup of about 3.
Even that first guy missed him. It would have been a loss.
That was number 8, Yodi Tavares.
Tavares on the carry, his first of the season. A valuable member of the GNH squad. It's sort of a Swiss Army knife, plays a lot of roles. Looks like Brett McGuire split out here to this near sideline. 3rd and about 3. Ursoni rolling to his right, throws it deep down the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands of, can't see the number. It looks like number 2. The receiver came back to it very nicely, but he couldn't make the catch. Number 5.
Number 7, Jalen Martinez on the coverage. Will bring up 4th down and 4. Yellow Jackets again.
The PA announcer announced it as Ty Penn. Oh, number 9. Well, we think it was Ty Penn. So sets up 4th and a long 3 here. Wing right. It's a reverse. He gets a good block. He's got a first down the near far sideline before he's pushed out of bounds and up at the 27.
What a great play. What a call by Coach Alias there.
It looks like Garsoni got a great block on the edge to spring him for the first down.
Ball carried by number 8, Yodi Tavares.
Tavares picks up the first down.
Spotted at the Naugatuck 28-yard line.
And once again, wholesale substitutions on the D-line for the Greyhounds.
So that was some nice blocking and a great run by Yo Eddie.
Ursoni takes a snap, toss sweep to Camp. Tries to get to the outside. Oh, he's tracked down in the backfield and dropped for a big loss at about the 39-yard line. So a loss of about 10 yards.
Well, you can't get outside on that one.
be a loss of 10, second and 20.
So,
The Naugatuck 38-yard line.
so a nice time-consuming drive here for GN, but that set them back 10. It's second and 20 from the 38. Obviously, everybody knows where Freddie Camp is on every play. And a whistle blows, and an official's timeout. Looks like Camp's going to have to exit. Got some type of a... So he's going to get some attention on the sideline.
Sony's looking for the new call.
So the play comes into the huddle. Second and long here from the Greyhound 38. 6:13 to go in the first period. Naugatuck in front, 6-0. Ursoni rolling, gets pressure. He's got a man out there, but it's picked off, and it's a good run back down the far side. And a late penalty flag as well. Let's see what the flag is. I think it's post-interception. I think the interception will stand, but it might be a late hit.
Oh, boy.
The flag on the play.
So let's wait for the call. So the first GNH drive ends in a turnover. Was a promising drive, though.
Yeah, right, very nice.
Moved it about 55 yards before the interception. Personal foul, face mask against GNH, so that's going to tack on 15 to the return yardage.
Okay, personal foul, face mask against GNH.
Boy.
So that's going to set up the Greyhounds in great field position after the turnover. 5:47 remaining in the first. And it moves the ball all the way to the Naugatuck 46. Sorry, the Yellow Jacket 46-yard line. So let's see if GNH makes any little adjustments on defense. It was a 3 or 4 play drive, quick drive for the Naugatuck on the first series. And much better defense that time. Pick up about 1 or 2. Gang tackled there by a host of Yellow Jackets.
Also number 23,
Jen Hall comes out, 15.
second,
Comes off, sitting down on the bench.
Jalen Martinez enters the lineup. He scored the touchdown for the Greyhounds on the first possession. He's going to line up as the wing on the right.
So Blake Stone, it's his first, he didn't really play a whole lot last year at quarterback, number 8.
Number 13,
Caden Martin.
Cade Martin's got a first down, still going, breaks tackles. And
Comes out.
it was stripped from behind. This ball still loose.
Let's see what it
Down
says.
inside the 10-yard line.
Naugatuck recovered.
Well, carried by Caden Martin. Greyhounds retain possession. There
I
is a
s-
flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Back around the 30-yard line. Let's see what the call is.
You see whoever made that, they did a nice job hitting that ball out.
You could see it from up here.
It was coming.
Well, let's see what the penalty call is.
I think it is out there.
And looks like it's coming all the way back here. Blocking the back, it looks like. Or holding, one of the two.
Holding call against Naugatuck.
So that's usually a spot foul. So let's see where they put the ball down.
10 yards.
10 yards from the spot. Going to set up second and 2.5 or 3.
Spotted at the 38-yard line. Gilbert Northwestern.
Well, Gilbert Northwestern will take that,
Yeah,
Down
right.
to 2.
because otherwise the ball would have been first and goal. So a little bit of shifting on the Greyhounds' part. GNH defense shifts around as well. Motion. They give it to the up back. Stopped close to the line of scrimmage, but then he's got forward progress. Looks like he's got just enough for a first down. In fact, they do move the chains on the far side. So 1st and 10 Greyhounds with 4:33 remaining in the first period. Roll out by Stone. He's going to keep it. Then he throws it. Tipped and almost intercepted.
I think the second guy would have had it.
So it goes as an incompletion, but tough luck for the Yellow Jackets. So they've had 2 opportunities here to get turnovers. Just hasn't gone their way. First pass attempt of the game by the Greyhounds. They fake them to the motion man, and then they stuff it. Good job by the Yellow Jacket defense. Faked out in my eyes. I thought they faked it to the motion man, but
you know what, again, though, Mike, watch those guards. And where the guards going, they were going the other way. They were going to the right.
So loss of 2 on the play. 3rd and 12 here. Stone drops straight, but 3-step drop, floats it up there, tipped away, and almost a diving reception by the Greyhounds at the goal line.
Martinez almost came up with that tip.
Tavares did a nice job deflecting it, but it was almost like a volleyball set. Went up in the air and almost a diving touchdown reception. Yep.
All the way out wide. Joseph.
They're going to drop straight back. Screen. Incomplete. Pretty good coverage out there. I think Ben Solano is in the area. So good job by the Yellow Jacket defense to get the stop. So with 3:34 to go in the first, Yellow Jackets will take over at their own 38-yard line.
Just had to get that first drive out of the way, the defense, right? Remember, it used to be like Tom the Bomb playing shortstop. He always let that first one go through his leg, and then nothing else. He'd get everything else.
So they're going to line up in shotgun.
2 out wide.
Oh, motion. It's going to be a penalty on GNH.
What you saw at the scrimmage, Tim, right?
Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty. I think the illegal procedure there was that the running back signaled for the ball, not the quarterback. Both of them were signaling for it, and that's procedure. So a little trickeration doesn't go the Yellow Jackets' way there. Once again, though, line up in shotgun. 1 halfback in the gun, flanking Ersoni, the quarterback. High snap, he gets it, throws it downfield, and it's over the head of the intended receiver at around the 40-yard line.
Ersoni's pass, intended for number 1, Fred Camp. Number 2, Derek Moore on coverage. Second and 15, GNH, again to the 33-yard line.
Good coverage out there.
Good coverage, yeah, right? He didn't get by him at all.
We talked about it at the preseason and the preseason interview show. We're going to go a difference of speed from Pequot League speed to Naugatuck Valley League speed. Freddie was not often challenged speed-wise last year, but this year he'll find quite a bit of challenge in the NVL. Man in motion across the formation. High snap. Ersoni does a good job to get it, and he picks up a yard or 2. Did well to get that much.
That was a jet sweep
13.
So 3rd and long here. 3 minutes to go in the first. Such a nice night out here. The Mosquitoes decided to join us. They're starting to make an appearance here at dusk. Trips to the near sideline. And then a whistle. And timeout Greyhounds with 2:35 remaining. So while we have a timeout here, we should make mention of the fact that obviously this is the season opening game on Friday night, September 9th. GNH is also on the road next week at Municipal Stadium on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. where they will take on the Kennedy Eagles.
Then our first home game is on Saturday. Right now it's scheduled for Saturday, September 24th versus Wilby at 1 p.m. And we did see Wilby beat Torrington last night 30-20. So that'll be a very interesting game. Then we make our first trip down to Ansonia like that Friday, September 30th at 7 p.m.
Yeah, Jarvis Field just down the road here from Naugatuck, a little further south on Route 8. So the foghorn signals that the timeout is over or a ship's coming in. I'm not sure which. So they stay with trips to the near side. Ursoni rolling. He's going to cut it up. Oh, he takes a hard hit at about the 44-yard line. But he bounces right up. Big hit by Diedelbaum. Not enough yardage for the first down. Oh, that was Reisdorf they put in at quarterback. Okay. So correction. So it looks like GNH might go for it here.
Yeah, that's the first we saw of Reisdorf, right? 15 now in this game.
Just under 2 minutes now in the first.
Mike, in the NFL, they probably call that a penalty.
Yes.
Right? When they know how to play football in high school, that's a good hit.
Well done by Diedelbaum. Toss sweep going to the left. Camp. Oh, he's going to be a little bit short. He picked up a yard or two, but not enough. So it'll be a turnover on downs. Obviously, Greyhound defense keying on Freddie. They're going to have to use him in a little bit of misdirection at some point in this game. So it's a turnover on downs, and the Greyhounds will get it at their own at the Yellow Jacket 46 with 1:33 remaining in the first. They enjoy a 6-0 advantage. They send a man in motion, toss sweep to Diedelbaum. And a good job by the Yellow Jacket defense. No gain. It's hard for us to identify the tacklers from this distance, but we'll just say a nice job all around by that Yellow Jacket defense.
We're hoping for the PA guy to maybe has some binoculars or some spotter.
Approaching a minute to go. They give it on the motion man. 15.
That's Hall.
And he's knocked out of bounds.
Caden Martin, I'm sorry. So 15's not even hit.
Tavares, the hard hit, but it is a first down for the Greyhounds.
First down, Naugatuck, ball spotted at the GNH 32-yard
Just
line.
noticed that, that Jet Hall 15 is still on the sideline.
Double wing once again. Man in motion. They give it to him.
Caden Martin.
He picks up about 4 on the play. Down just inside the 30. Looks like one of the GNH defenders is in a little bit of distress over here at the sideline. Oh, he's throwing up. Well, he's throwing up on the near sideline. So he's going to need to get some hydration here. It seems like our GNH sideline not quite aware of it at this point. The officials called timeout, and now it looks like the Greyhounds training staff is over there. So that'll be a loss on the defense and offense for GNH if Devin cannot return. He's a tough kid.
Hey, remember we were down in Cromwell when Johnny Lippincott, right? Under center. hot day. Boy.
It was the season opener in 2013, I believe it was.
A day game, too, the heat and sun.
Yeah, it was a Thursday afternoon and a hot day. But that he let it go. But that was a big win for that GN squad that year. Cromwell had a decent team, and that was a season-opening victory that year, and that was one of the playoff teams for GNH in that 2013 season. That team also featured Tony Ortiz.
Just had a couple notes here, Mike. Ended last year in the regular season on a 7-game winning streak with 3 shutouts at the end of the season, including the 21-0 win over Granby on Thanksgiving. It was a great way to end that last year's season. It was so exciting, and then we found out after that when East Catholic won that we made the playoffs.
So DeVita is being helped off the field, walking slowly under his own power, which is a good thing. But it will probably be a bit before he may be able to return. His loss would be a big one for GNH. Solid two-way player.
Devin's taking over as tight end now for our buddy Ian, who graduated and is up at UConn now.
Yeah, Ian Thompson had a stellar 4-year career at GNH, and he has big shoes that need to be filled at the tight end position, but DeVita is up to the task. So with 30 seconds remaining in the first, Naugatuck will have it second and about 7 from the GNH 29-yard line. Officials get things ready for play. And here we go. Greyhounds stay in that double wing. Send a man in motion. They give it up the middle. And it looks like a first down by Diedelbaum down to about the 20-yard line. That'll stop the clock momentarily as they reset the chains.
Just outside the 10.
Tackled by number 65, GNH.
The ball is actually on the 20. So, and looks like there might have been too many men in the huddle for GNH. Flag flies. So we'll wait for the call, but it looks like there was an extra man on the field. So the penalty is against the Yellow Jackets.
Legal substitution against the Yellow Jackets.
The legal substitution is the official call.
The Yellow Jacket, 15-yard line.
5 seconds remain here. See if they get the snap off. They do. They're rolling right as this quarterback Stoney tosses it. Is it picked off? And it's fumbled out of bounds, but it looks like GNH will get the turnover.
Stone just chucked that ball out there.
Great pressure applied. So the first quarter will end with a turnover. Let's see where they spot the ball. Somewhere around the 12-yard line. So we'll go to the second period as the teams will exchange ends. Take a brief timeout here with our score, 6-0 in favor of Naugatuck. So it looks like Freddie Camp is in at tailback, Aiden Avina at the fullback position. Who's at quarterback? Is that Reisdorf or Sony? They give it up the middle to Avina, still going. They finally blow the whistle dead at about the 17-yard line, so pick up about 5 on first down. Nice job by Aiden.
Carried by number 23.
Looks like Reisdorf was in at quarterback in that possession.
Tackled by number 75.
Last year, both Reisdorf and Ersoni split quarterbacking duties, and it looks like we're going to see a little bit more of the same this year.
2nd and 6. Ball on the Yellow Jackets 16-yard line.
Nose of the ball seems to be on about the 17. Call it a long 5. 2nd and 5 here.
Again up the middle.
Good yardage once again, up to about the 21. They're going to have to make it to the 22 to convert. Oh, it's pretty close on the spot.
He's trying to get his spot.
Oh, now they move it back. So 3rd and 1 here.
Ball spotted at the GNH 21-yard line.
Looks like GNH line is going to close down their splits a little bit here. Offset I to the right. Oh, they give it to Avina. It breaks free. He's got a first down at about the 43-yard line.
Carried by number 8.
Oh, Tavares on the run. Yoeti.
Game so far. Boy, Mike, you know, when we talked to him at that interview show, that's what he was saying. He was ready to
First
do
down,
for
Yellow
this,
Jackets.
being that
Ball
ex-player,
at the
and he's
43-yard line.
call, and he's had 2 big runs.
Nice job by Yoeti.
Martinez.
Pickup of about 22 yards on the play. So we've seen a variety of formations from GNH.
And it is that, they're following Freddie, so, the other guy's got to step up.
Wing to the left, I formation behind the quarterback. Rolling right is Reisdorf. Gets a block. He's got a first down into Naugatuck Greyhound territory at about the 45.
Nice speed by Nolan Reisdorf.
Ball carried by number 15.
Just
Nolan
took off on
Reisdorf.
that one. Went in, cut it back. Nice cut back. And a great gain for another first down.
So right now, GNH going toe-to-toe with the Greyhounds.
At the Greyhound 45-yard
9:40
line.
to go here in the 2nd quarter.
Long play call in the huddle. Once again, they go offset I right. They give it to Freddie. Tries to get outside, and he's pushed out of bounds at about the 47. So a loss of 2 on the play. So far, Greyhound defense obviously keying on Freddie. He's found the going very difficult. He's probably in negative yardage so far in the game.
In the Greyhound 48-yard line.
Reisdorf takes the snap, gives it to the outside. Tavares again, slung down at about the 45. Good play by number 7, Jalen Martinez. A good open field tackle.
He almost got by him.
So it sets up 3rd and 9.
Yellow Jackets from the Naugatuck 44-yard line.
Once again, the Greyhounds substituting pretty liberally on that defensive line. They have a pretty sizable defensive line.
Including all their freshmen, but it's a big roster. They were in Class L, right, last year, so they got it.
Wishbone behind the quarterback. Long count. Goes off the left tackle. Short of the first down, but good yardage. Makes it 4th and manageable here. Diedelbaum on the tackle, but it's pretty close to first down yardage. Let's see, 4th and a long 3. Short 3, long 2. We'll call it 4th and 3 from the 38. GN would like nothing better than to convert here, approaching 8 minutes to go in the second period. Long count. Oh, he's going to be a little bit short. Looks like he's going to be about a half a yard short. So the Greyhound defense stiffens, gets the turnover on downs. Oh, that was close. Only about a half a yard shy. I thought he had to get to the 36. They got just. But it's a moot point now. Greyhounds get the turnover on downs. So 8:04 to go in the second period. They counter. Nice job. That Yellow Jacket defense swarming there. Good hard hitting by the Yellow Jacket defense. Yeah, I see him standing by himself at the sideline there, right around the 30-yard line or so. Diedelbaum breaks a tackle, spins ahead for good yardage. Could have been dropped around the line of scrimmage, but he spun out of that. So out to the 42, it looks like. 3rd and a long 5. GN in a 3-5 alignment. They're going to run to left side. Breaks a tackle. Still in the going. And he's down into Yellow Jacket territory at about the 37, but hold everything. There's a flag on the play. Good hard run by Martin. Broke some tackles. Let's see what the penalty call is. Referees conferring in front of the GNH bench. It's on Naugatuck, blocking the back. That's also a spot foul, so it might still be a first down. Let's see where they put the ball down. No, it's right around the line to gain, so they say it, but they don't even measure. Wow.
We got to count that, Mike, the number of measurements we get this year.
Well, last year was easy. There was one.
There was one, right?
And that was in one of the last games of the year. So, Naugatuck first down, despite the penalty. They give it a Diedelbaum up the middle. Still going, churning, spinning. Picks up about 7 on the play. But they get into GNH territory at about the 47-yard line. Clock still ticking here, approaching 6 minutes to go in the period. Give it to Diedelbaum again, and this time he's brought down at about the line of scrimmage. One of the linebackers shot in.
His back is there. You see it, Tim? Tim, tell us what it is.
33, you think? All right, Naugatuck going for it on 4th. They give it on the jet sweep. Looks like they got enough for the first down. Tripped up at around the 30-yard line, but a good run by Martin to pick up the first down. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like it's inside the 30. At the 27.
first down, Naugatuck to the Yellow Jacket 27-yard line.
They're going to go the other way this time. No, they give it a Diedelbaum up the middle. They faked it the other way. One good yardage once again up the middle by Diedelbaum.
Tackle by number 41, Devin DeVita.
So if in fact 41 is back in there, that is Devin DeVita. Timeout is called by GNH with 5:04 to go in the second. So good to see Devin back in there.
That's the first of the half.
So right now it is, well, Diedelbaum and Martin, okay, stopping those two guys. What can you do to come up with that? Oh, another thing, so Shelby Salius is the manager this year. So she's a freshman starting out, so it's nice to see her as the team manager. The other NBL games, last night Ansonia beat Derby 60-0, and as we mentioned earlier, Wilby beat Torrington 30-20. And Seymour and St. Paul's were supposed to play, but they got wet fielded out because St. Paul's field is too wet, so they're playing tomorrow. And other games tonight is Holy Cross is at Kennedy, Woodlands at Oxford, Crosby is at Watertown. So the other games, and then tomorrow, no other NVL except for Seymour and St. Paul's, and then the big game in the FCAC is Darien at St. Joe's.
Darien ranked number 2 in the preseason top 10 poll. Greenwich was ranked number 1. St. Joe's was outside the top 10 at about 15, but they're going to have a tough time this year. Sweep again, but this time it's contained. Caden Martin dropped for a loss, so sets up 3rd and long. Oh, generous spot. Holy smokes. Third and 8. I thought he was tackled around the 27-28, and they put the ball in 25. But 3rd and long here. Clock moving, 4:30 remaining in the second period. The counter up the middle, and good job by the GNH defense. Didn't fool them. About 4 tacklers right there to meet him. And it looks like one player slow to get up. All right. 4th and 8. GNH trying to get a stop here. 4th and long. Freddie Camp at the safety position. They send a man in motion. They're going to roll. The quarterback is going to throw it deep into the end zone. And incomplete. No flags. Good coverage out there.
Nice pressure on Blake. Good job. They try to catch him off.
Number 12, Brett McGuire on coverage.
Got it. Good coverage. Stayed with that receiver.
So exactly 4 minutes remain as GNH defense gets the stop. Second one they've gotten deep into their own territory.
We're in Naugatuck. So 4 minutes to go, 6-0 since that first scoring of that touchdown drive on the first series.
So whistle blows. Timeout called. Let's see who called it. Looks like GNH, yep. They'll have 1 remaining. All in all, I think the Yellow Jackets have given a pretty good account of themselves after that first drive by Naugatuck. They've moved the ball somewhat on offense, and they've gotten a couple of stops and a turnover on defense.
Defense has ended a little bit, but not broken again, and really come up big a few times and made those stops. There's no doubt both Diedelbaum and Martin are really good runners. And obviously they're missing Jet Hall. They would really like.
Yeah, GNH may be catching a break there. He has not returned after the opening series.
See him down there now, 15. Oh, there he is. Yep. Still just on the bench here. Looks like his right leg, right ankle, something feels a little tender. Got some tape on it. Now he's kneeling on it though, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Oh, a bag of ice.
Yeah, it looks like a bag of ice, yeah.
Thanks, Tim.
Our cameraman, Tim Wheeler, right on top of it. All right, GNH going to line up in shotgun here. 3 wide receivers in the set. Ursoni's got the snap. It's caught by Camp.
Go forward.
He's got the first down at about the 36.
Sony's pass complete to number
So-
1.
Pass by Ursoni.
Brought down after completion by number
That's
2,
the pass
Garrett
I've been
Moore.
looking for years, Mike.
It's worked against GNH for years.
Yeah, we don't need to go 30 yards, right? 10 yards will do.
But a first down pickup, so the center Worstman comes out over the ball. This time I formation behind Ursoni. They give it to Camp. Spins away, and then he's tackled in the backfield.
Eric Camp brought down backfield by number 11, Jacob Sanchez.
So it's a loss of 1 on the play.
On the tackle.
So I guess I thought it was going to be more than a
Loss
loss
of
of
1,
1.
second and 11. Ball just inside the Yellow Jacket 35-yard line.
3 minutes now to go here in the second quarter.
Second and long. Wing to the right, 1 wide receiver to this near sideline. Counter up the middle to Avina, still on his feet, slung down at about the 42. A nice pickup by Aiden.
23, Aiden Avina.
Such a great game.
Aiden Avina and Yoedi Tavares have had some nice gains for that Yellow Jacket offense. Sets up 3rd and about 4 here.
4.
Aiden
Ball
Avina
spotted
last year
at
had
the Yellow
63
Jacket 42-yard line.
33 yards and 3 touchdowns with as long as 56 yards against Windsor Locks.
3rd and 4 here. Long count. It's Tavares, but they're going to get motion on GNH. It looked like somebody took off a little too early. It would have been close to a first down, but it's going to be knocked back 5 yards. So with 1:56 remaining in the second period, sets up 3rd and long.
Ball be spotted just outside the 36-yard line.
So moves it all the way back to the 37-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and about 9.5 or 10. Ursoni takes a snap, rolls right. He's going to keep it, and he's not going to get enough yardage for the first. He's slung down around the 39-yard line. Looks like Reisdorf was actually in that time.
Justin Ramos.
So
He came with 2 and bring up 4th down 7.
and at this point, a punt might be in order for GNH.
Right? I mean, I know Coach Salas doesn't like the punt, but right now, you don't want to give up.
You don't want to give up more points before halftime because remember, you're getting the ball first to start the second half.
Timeout was called by Naugatuck. That's the
Very
second of the
happy
half.
to go into halftime down 6-0. Right?
6-0 at this point would be favorable for GNH. But Nagy did call the timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. Let's see who comes on to do the punting. We think it might be Freddie Camp.
Freddie was first walked down there, he was practicing punting. So
But we'll see. Very important to get a good snap and get the kickoff.
Did you list any punter on that sheet?
He did not. No kickers or punters were listed on our roster. So we'll find out shortly. But a nice crowd has gathered. The stands have filled in front of us here. There's a rather large section of bleachers here on the Naugatuck sideline. And
people would not fit at Van Wyden.
Not in the bleachers. All right, it does look like Freddie Camp is lined up as the punter here. So once again, very important to get a good snap and get this punt off. Good snap. Flag flies. High end over end kick. Takes a Naugatuck bounce and rolls dead and touchdown at about the 38. But let's see what the penalty flag is. I did not. Well, let's see what the penalty call is. So about a 25 or 30 yard punt. But let's see what the penalty is. Illegal procedure, the call against GNH. Let's see if they're going to ask him to re-kick or just take the 5 yards. Coach Sally is pleading his case. He's out on the field. About the hash marks on their side of the field. Officials still not making a signal. Now it's illegal procedure. It is declined.
Legal formation against the Yellow Jackets is declined. Greyhounds will take over at the 39.
So they'll just take it where the punt lay with 1:36 remaining.
GNH defense needs to stand tall right now. Watch Martin and Beetlebaum.
They send a man in motion. They give it to Diedelbaum up the middle. And good job by the GNH defense. They'll take that at this stage. Keeps the clock moving here with 1:25 remaining.
38 and number 13.
Naugatuck quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. No huddle.
They line up in that formation, Mike, every time.
There he drops, 3-step drop.
He's open.
It's caught. Oh! Into the clear. Down and tackled about the 1 yard line with 1 minute to go. It looked like,
Sanchez. Wow, what a nice catch.
wow.
Good throw.
Good throw. It looked like the GNH defensive back went for the interception, didn't get it, and Sanchez came up with the reception and got it down to the 1 yard line with 1:01 remaining in the half. So just what GNH did not want. Navinia tracked them down. A good hustle play. All right, welcome back, everyone. Halftime score once again, 9-0 in favor of Naugatuck. The GN defense made a valiant stand. Naugatuck had first and goal from the 1 with 1 minute remaining after a long pass in that second period, but they dropped the Naugatuck Greyhounds back for a couple of losses. They forced a holding penalty to push Naugatuck back, but then they did finally convert on a 27-yard field goal. But essentially, Ada Navinia and the defense saved 4 points there. It looked like for sure they were going to get 6, if not 7. So.
Surprising that the Greyhounds went out of that wing T, you know, for those who had the sort of wishbone thing behind them there, and then tried to pass a little bit. And I know, you know, you can really, because they don't pass a whole lot, you usually can, you know, fake them out and catch them by surprise. But
6 down
that
to
didn't
2, so
happen.
the kickoff for Naugatuck.
Good kudos to the Yellow Jackets for getting that goal line stand there.
Yeah, they played pretty well defensively for most of the half after the opening possession for Naugatuck, where they went right down the field in 3 or 4 plays. So, but GNH will get this kickoff. D'Souza will do the kicking chores for the Greyhounds. He approaches. Kicks it high end over end, drives Freddie Camp back to about the 7-yard line. Looking for a cutback. Gets out to about the 27 before he's pitched out of bounds. Diedelbaum everywhere. He's been a bulwark for the Greyhounds offense, running a lot of hard, tough yards up the middle, and looks like they're going to spot him at the nose as the ball's on the 29-yard line. GNH had a couple of promising drives in that first half, but
Aiden Avina, we don't have the stats here, but Aiden Avina and Yoedi Taveras both had very good first halves.
yes, they did. And Freddie Camp has been basically shut down by the Greyhound defense. They give it up the middle.
Nope.
No, they keep it. Is that Reisdorf? Still going. Tackled at about the 44-yard line. Let's see where they spot him. Well, they're going to put him at about the 39. They gave him the first down, so okay. There must be some art to this spotting, Billy, that we're just not aware of. But a first down nonetheless. Good way to start the half for the Yellow Jacket offense.
So Reisdorf has been under center. It's been more than a Sony now. Can't tell who's in. There's our Sony.
They give it to Avina up the middle. He's got another first down. Close to midfield.
And they made the switch there because that was Grayson Rossoni in at quarterback.
Mike Diedelbaum on the tackle along with Jalen Martinez, number 7. Gain of 11, first and 10 GNH.
So 2 consecutive first downs for the Yellow Jacket offense to start this second half. Ball is, the nose of it is right on the 50-yard line. Worstman, the center, comes out over the ball. Wishbone formation. Oh, Avina bounces off a tackle. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Picks up a hard-earned 2 yards.
As soon as he got the ball, he was held down to
55, Justin Ramos, 38, Mike Diedelbaum on the tackle, a gain of 2.
Diedelbaum again on the tackle, along with Ramos.
48-yard line.
We apologize that we can't identify all of the offensive linemen for you. We know Hafner's in there and Worstman, but the uniform numbers are very difficult to see from our vantage point. Nick Mambrino is in there. Wing left, I formation. Toss sweep to Camp. He's got some running room. He's got close to a first down. Looks like he's going to be a little bit short.
Camp on the carry. Tackled by number 9, Vinny Ferrucci.
Ball is spotted at the 41. Makes it 3rd and 1 here. Good hard run there by Freddie. One of the linemen limping off for GNH. He just collapses on the sideline. Let's see if the officials stop play here or not. They do not.
They don't have everybody in there, do
They go unbalanced to the left. They give it to Camp. Oh, he's dropped in the backfield for a big loss.
Camp on the backfield by number 13, Peyton Martin.
They just don't go for any of it. They're right in there.
So now it makes it 4th and long. Wow, it's a loss of about 7 or 8.
Well, just
That
inside the
unbalanced
Greyhound
line was on that
48-yard
side. They
line.
had extra guys over there.
Didn't matter to the Greyhound defense. It appears that Martin must be the spy on Freddie. He's contained him very, very well tonight. So GNH going to go for it here. Well, they might have to call timeout here. No, they get set. Rolling to the right. Oh, he gets just tripped up by Diedelbaum. Wow, Reisdorf had a lead blocker in front of him, and once again stopped just short. That's the third time tonight that they've come up about a yard short on 4th down. So once again, a promising drive snuffed out by that Greyhound defense with 8:12 remaining in the third. Diedelbaum has played a whale of a game on both sides of the ball. Offense, defense, and special teams. Wing for double wing. They give it to the motion man. He's out there. Martin slung down. There's a penalty flag down right around the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the call is. Oh, looks like the initial call is offside. Let's see. Still waiting for a signal. No, holding is the call. Referee was just standing with his hands on his hips. That's going to move him back 10 yards. Negates the first down pickup. So they push the ball all the way back to the 32-yard line. First and a little more than 20, 21 or 22. Gives up the middle. Pickup of about 3. Yeah, I was looking for the ball. I didn't see Diedelbaum until I saw the swarm of Yellow Jackets in the middle of the field. Long tackled about for a 3-yard gain. Okay, they'll credit Hafner with tackle. Counter. They got him. Good job. Didn't go for the misdirection.
67,
Owen Adams. So another GNH player down. And looks like it was Adams, the tackler. He comes off the field. So very important here to hold him without a first down. 3rd and long. Don't give him even the thought of going for it on 4th. Going to drop back and pass. Throwback screen. Oh, well set up. He's got the first down into GNH territory at the 44. Very well designed play.
21 and a Naugatuck first down.
You got to tip your hats to Naugatuck there. That was a really nice play and well executed.
And all the motion going to the right. Throw back to the left. Martin was wide open. He got the first down with ease. So tough break for the GNH defense, who did a good job until that play. Give it to Diedelbaum up the middle. Spins ahead to about the 40, maybe just inside of it. Pickup of 4.
34, Ethan Koenig. 4, 2nd and 6. Ball at the GNH 40-yard line.
Looks like Owen Adams is going to rejoin the lineup. Clock still ticking here, halfway through, 6 minutes to go in the third. Cut back, nice run. Down inside the 35. Martinez, pickup of about 5. It sets up 3rd and short.
Picked up by number 22, Grayson Sony. Gain of 5, 3rd and 1, Naugatuck. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
5:30 to go here now in the third quarter. Stone comes back in.
3rd and about 1 here. Looks like they're going to go with a tight wishbone formation. They give it to Martin. He goes off right tackle for a first down.
Martin on the carry. Gain of 5.
So Naugatuck moving the ball here.
It's like you talked about a little bit. They really can't come score now.
Tackle by number 76, Ryan Worstman.
A score here by the Greyhounds, so maybe things would start to get away from GNH. Ball spotted at the 31, 1st and 10. Give it to Diedelbaum up the middle, still going. He's down around the 20. Finally gang tackled there.
Mike Diedelbaum on the carry.
Very close to the first down.
Gain of 9.
They only give him credit for 9.
21-yard line.
But 2nd and 1 gives your offense a lot of options.
Number 41, Devin DeVito.
Back in again.
Hopefully he got some fluids at halftime. Had some cramping issues in that first half. They give it to the motion man. He's got the first down off the left side, down to about the 16-yard line.
Tackle by number 34, Ethan Koenig.
Koenig, they'll give credit on the tackle.
Ball at the Yellow Jacket, 16-yard line.
Long drive for the Naugatuck.
Martin around the right side. He's down inside the 5, where it'll be 1st and goal. So right now that Naugatuck offensive line seems to be wearing down the GNH defense. But see if they can rise up here with 3:20 to go in the third.
They had that big goal line stand. Martin in motion.
Diedelbaum stopped at about the line of scrimmage. Good job there.
Yellow Jackets. Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 4. Once again, double wing. He's going to roll the quarterback to the left. He's going to keep it. He's got running room. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. Maybe the 2.
Knocked out of bounds by number 12, Brett McGuire. Ball spotted just inside the 2-yard line.
Oh, looks like Freddie Camp comes up limping there. He was among the tacklers on the sideline. No, they're still down, being tended to by the Naugatuck trainer. It looks like it might be a cramping issue. See the coaching staff out on the field. So, yes, it looks like there's a timeout called with 2:34 remaining in the third period. Yeah, now he's limping over there towards the side. My timeout? Okay. Thank you for clarifying, Tim. You said an official's timeout. So,
it looked like an official timeout that was there, but it wasn't.
So it's going to set up 3rd and goal from the 2. I would expect Diedelbaum might get the carry here. Let's see. And the whistle blows before the play gets off. Timeout GNH.
Timeout on the play by GNH, their first of the half.
I don't think they were ready, right?
All right, 3rd and goal from the 2. They go around the right side, and into the end zone is Martin. Caden Martin. So Martin and Diedelbaum have been the enemy of the GNH defense tonight. They get on the board with 2:29 to go in the third as we await the extra point. So it looks like D'Souza on for the extra point. He's the one who kicked the field goal just before halftime. Snap, hold, kick is low and to the left. Maybe he just doesn't like that end zone, those uprights there. So that's the second similar kick at that end zone on uprights in this game for D'Souza, but he kicked a whale of a kick down the other end zone for the field goal. Maybe he's a field goal specialist. So that brings our score to 15-0 with 2:29 to go in the third, and obviously it goes without saying the GN offense needs to get something going here. They've had really 3 pretty good drives that have all ended in frustration, just coming up short on 4th down.
Yep. And it's not like they're out of the game, right? 15 points. You can do that. Right, 2 scores.
2 scores, that's right. Reisdorf has had a couple of nice runs as well. But a nice return here would help get things kick-started.
Number 6, Don D'Souza to kick for Naugatuck. Number 8, Yoedi Tavares. And number 15, Nolan Reisdorf, for GNH.
Okay, so they're saying Reisdorf and Tavares back deep. Yeah, we were thinking it might have been just a cramp, but we'll see if he comes back out on offense.
Remember that other night in the interview show, he had his ankle was bombing.
Ball fell off the tee again despite no wind.
Yeah, I know, right?
Second time tonight that's happened. All right, D'Souza lines up his teammates. He approaches. High end over end kick. Fielded on a bounce by Tavares at about the 5. Cuts it back. And he's hit hard at the 15. He was looking for the cutback, and a Greyhound defender was right there to meet him with a hard hit. So only about a 10-yard return. Jeff Moore, they give credit for the tackle.
1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Ball will be at their 15-yard line.
All right, so we'll see if Freddie does come in or not.
And let's see who comes in at quarterback as well. Looks like Reisdorf is in at quarterback. Well, I think I see Freddie lining up at the tailback position. Oh, and a Naugatuck player is down, so we'll have an injury timeout here. I saw one of their players hobbling on the after the tackle on the kickoff. That might be that player. So we'll have another injury timeout here. So even though it is a little bit cool here tonight, it's not. The humidity came up just a tad here, I think, at kickoff. And, these players haven't played a real game yet. They've had scrimmages, obviously, and preseason workouts, but still not quite the same as game conditions, and a little bit of cramping. Yeah, it looks like a couple of Naugatuck players having cramping issues. So it's not just GNH. But it goes without saying that GNH offense needs to get something going here.
2:21 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Clock is now becoming the enemy of GNH and the ally of the Greyhounds. Yes, yeah, the practice field for the Greyhounds is adjacent to the game field, and that field is lighted as well. See if you can get a camera shot on that, Tim. It looks like you are.
So it's almost 9 o'clock, or just about 2 hours
It seems like it's been a long game.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of these stoppages, because of the cramping going on.
So it looks like GNH is going to split out 2 receivers, one in the slot to the far side. They give it to Camp. Oh, no, Avina kept it. And no gain on the play.
He looked like a pinball back there. He was bouncing around players. His own included.
See,
2nd and 10 again from the 15-yard line.
2nd and 10 here. No gain on first down. Clock still moving here. 1:30 to go in the third. GNH pinned at their own 15-yard line. Rolling. And now going to scramble is Reisdorf. And he gets out to about the 22-yard line, so he made something out of nothing.
Tackled by number 71.
But a good scramble by Reisdorf there. Well, you know what? I apologize. That might have been Ursoni. He's still in the out there.
I gotta find something on Ursoni to tell the difference.
I only could tell after the play.
I see the number. We can't see the number, but we need something to identify.
3rd and 2 here. GNH obviously needs to keep things going here. Offset eye left. They go with Avina. Looks like he's got it. So that's just what they wanted. Keep the sticks moving forward.
By number 11, Jacob Sanchez.
Seems like the Greyhounds have substituted pretty liberally on defense. That's the benefit of a big roster.
Yeah, and as we mentioned before, our guys are playing both ways on the line, so it's a tougher job.
One wide receiver on each side. 3-step drop. Going to throw it in the vicinity of Camp. There was a flag on the play. He caught it. But let's see what the flag is. Let's see what the But let's see what the penalty's about. It was thrown in the GNH backfield. So this play might be negated. Let's see. Let's hope not. Illegal procedure. That's the 3rd or 4th one on GNH tonight.
Legal formation against GNH.
That would have given him the ball around midfield. Instead, it's a 5-yard penalty and sets up, was it 2nd or 1st? Should be 1st and 15.
23-yard line, 2nd and 14.
The down marker still says 2nd. Not sure why that is. I thought that was the first down play. Three-step drop. They throw it out in the flat to Camp. He's got it. And he's pushed out of bounds somewhere around the 33-yard line. Is there another penalty flag? Yep. Yeah, there's a flag right around the 30-yard line. Now let's see what the penalty is. Naugatuck thinks it's against GNH. And GNH walking backwards, so... No, it looks like a legal substitution. Or an eligible man downfield. That's hard to believe, though. It was a 3-step drop, and he threw it pretty quickly. Wow. So, guess we'll have to look at the tape. But some first game mistakes by GNH have really kind of shot themselves in the foot here. Negated a couple of nice plays.
Second and 19 for the Yellow Jackets.
So they still say it's second down, but 19 to go. And still 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Pardon me, 18 seconds left. Oh, hard count. Let's see who they call here. Both sides jumped. So they'll gain 5 of the yards back. 3 consecutive plays with penalties here. That'll make for a longer game.
Second and 14. Ball at 23-yard line.
Now, if Tim's ever been to a Dutchess.
They fake it to Camp. They give it to Tavares, it looks like. Picks up a few. That is hopefully not another penalty flag down.
I thought he was going to keep going to
And they give him about 3 or 4 on the play. Sets up third and about 11 here as the clock expires in that third quarter. Naugatuck had the only points of the quarter to extend their lead to 15-0 as we head to the fourth.
Yeah, this has just been a sort of a painful drive so far with 2 nice plays getting called back by penalties.
The end of the
And
third quarter.
a legal receiver downfield. Things seem really weird. You know, I could see motion or something on somebody, but there was a 3-step drop, so who could have gone down?
I think that might be what Coach Salius is talking about with the referee.
Down, you know, if they could block, right? How far did he got?
You can go 2 yards, I believe, from the line of scrimmage. I believe that's the rule. Curious call.
Yeah, we'll see. But
Well,
new for us here in the NBL, but
we should mention that the GNH cheerleaders made the trip down Route 8 for the game tonight. And, you know, there's a small but steady crowd over on the visiting side of the field here. So nice to see that they sent the cheerleaders to the game tonight.
yeah, actually they're closest to the snack shack. Over
That's right.
kind of easy in and out of there. Well, she mentioned that PA guy's name is Bob here. Nice man that I met when I brought him in the roster and everything. So he's doing a fine job. I always like to see PA guys that do a good job when they're out there and take it seriously and you know, have
Third
fun,
and
but
11 for
also
the Yellow Jackets.
you know,
Ball
do a
at
good
the
job.
26-yard line.
So the ball's at the 26, 3rd and 11 here as we start the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to go with a shotgun here.
Again, it's like everything's in slow motion.
They roll or Sony. It's caught, but quickly tackled and converged on. Looks like Diedelbaum makes the tackle, and the GNH receiver is still down. Ball was caught around the 30-yard line, but not nearly enough for the first down. And GNH is going to go into punt formation. Freddie Camp is the punter. Greyhounds don't believe they're going to punt. They don't send anybody deep. They identified the downed GNH player as Devin DeVita, but I don't think that was him. Didn't look like him, but he did get up. Oh, a low snap. Gets it off, though. And he does a nice job. Gets a bounce. Fielded on the hop. And he's forced out of bounds right around midfield.
returned by number 13, Caden Martin.
So Freddie Camp did a fabulous job. He used his baseball skills there to field it on the hop and then finally get the punt off. Luckily not too much pressure by the Greyhounds.
49-yard line.
It was, I know, it didn't seem like him, but he didn't seem big enough to be. I mean, obviously, we know Devin has had those issues. Sony's out here to this side, so it must be.
Flags fly before the snap.
Flag on the play.
So relatively few penalties in the first half, but the third quarter and the start of the fourth, quite a few. Let's see what the call is.
What's that signal, Mike?
I have not seen that signal before. It's on the defense.
And illegal substitution.
Illegal substitution is the PA announcer identifies it as, so we'll go with his call.
Ball at the GNH 46-yard line.
Diedelbaum up the middle. He's got enough for the first down inside the 40 to about the 39.
Diedelbaum with the catch and carry. Tackled by number 34, Ethan Koenig. First down, Naugatuck in the yellow jacket, 39 yards.
Naugatuck going no huddle, quickly back to the line of scrimmage, trying to wear out the defense here. Number 7, Martinez, stood up and stopped, and it looks like another cramp. Nope, just a teammate helping another one up. But he picked up about 3 yards on the play. The credit Avina with the tackle.
Ball at the GNH 36-yard line.
Give it a Diedelbaum up the middle. Still going. He's got a first down to about the 27. Right now, it looks like the Naugatuck offense is just wearing out the defense of GNH. Most of the GNH defenders are two-way players. Well, let's see if they can summon up some extra strength here. Clock still moving with 10 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the game. He fell down in the backfield. Looks like 67 Owen Adams.
Martinez on the carry.
I don't remember. We didn't see him. He's only, he looks like a sophomore. Owen Adams, yeah. Sophomore. He's got some good size.
He's got some good size, yeah. He's made a couple of plays here tonight. So good job there.
Little star next to his name. Keep our eye on him.
Double wing still. Haven't deviated much from that formation. Toss sweep to Diedelbaum. Goes off right tackle. And he's tackled down inside the 30 at about the 27 or 28. Very close to the first down.
Down by number 24, Darryl Sherrock. Number 20, Everett Rigby. Gain of 13.
I was just thinking about him. Everett Rigby is one of the.
Third and one,
Sophomore
Naugatuck.
now.
Ball spotted at the 18-yard line.
Clock moving, about 9 minutes remaining in the game. 3rd and 1 here. Wishbone formation. Go off right guard. Still going. Martin's got the first down at about the 12.
Caden Martin on the carry for a gain of 5. The Naugatuck first down. Tackle on the play by number 22, Grayson Rossoni, and number 28, Isaiah Robles.
Robles in there now that Isaiah Robles.
Rossoni combining with Robles on the tackle. It is a first down just outside the 10 at the 11 for the Naugatuck offense.
15-0, 25 to go now.
And the officials calling for a stoppage here. Not sure what that's about. Well, they're going to respot the ball back to about the 12. Obviously, we're broadcasting from the stands. We've had a lot of fans go right in front of us. Oh, breaking tackles is Martinez. He tiptoes down the sidelines, pushed out of bounds at it looks like the 8. Kept his feet. They credit Reisdorf with the push out.
2nd and 6, Naugatuck. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line.
The Seymour coaching staff is making their exit here. They were here scouting Naugatuck. That's a future opponent for them. They have a dynamic quarterback at Seymour by the name of Caden Drezick. Stone, the quarterback here, takes a snap, toss, sweep to Diedelbaum, picking his way, still picking his way and fighting down inside the 5 to about the 2.
He makes that first guy miss every time, it seems like.
Gain of 6. 3rd and very short.
Just outside the 2-yard line.
He's been a very dynamic player, two-way player for the Greyhounds here.
This is their goal line. They go into that.
The off right tackle. Oh, they keep him out of the end zone, but it might be enough for a first down. It is. So it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 1.
Bringing linemen in and out every single time.
Ball spotted just inside the 1-yard line. 1st and goal.
Gotta give it to Diedelbaum now, right? Let him get us going.
I would think so. Offset eye this time. And now quarterback keeper for the touchdown. Stone with a quarterback sneak to get into the end zone with 6:46 remaining in the game.
Number 8, Blake Stone on the keeper.
That's right, his
Touchdown,
first
Greyhound.
high school touchdown. So, kudos to Blake Stone. He's got a lot of shooting ground out. I'm going to run behind.
Yeah, there's a little tailgate section in the parking lot up above the stands here. D'Souza on for the extra point. He kicks it. Looks like it's no good.
Can't make an extra point.
Once again, the field goal specialist.
I wasn't even watching.
Scores 21, Naugatuck.
So he's missed to the left in each end zone on the extra points. That'll keep it at 21-0. But that touchdown may have salted the game away here for the Greyhounds. But essentially, they just wore down the GNH defense, and it's going to be a tough go of it here, down 3 scores with only 6:46 remaining in the game. But GNH will have an opportunity here, and let's see if they can get a good return and get some points on the board.
So we didn't see Freddie back in at all, I don't think.
Please report to the concession stand. Your sister Adriana is waiting for you.
Looks like the 2 deep receivers are, I believe, Reisdorf and Tavares.
Yep, man, I can't see who it is.
Naugatuck High School football will be sponsoring the Thanksgiving Day 50-50 raffle, which will be drawn on Thanksgiving morning, November 24th, in the 3rd quarter of the Naugatuck Ansonia game. Tickets are $10. The winner does not need to be present.
That's a nice little
Stop by the
fundraiser they
concession
got
stand.
going. That's a great way to do it.
The 50-50 Thanksgiving Day
We're going to
raffle.
do a 50-50 for the sort of the year at Thanksgiving Day. They have a home Thanksgiving Day against Ansonia. And so $10 for a ticket, and then right at that last game, we'll pick the winner. So it's a nice fundraiser for Naugatuck.
So D'Souza on to kick off. He's generally been kicking them deep to about the 5-yard line. Let's see what he does here. He approaches. Shorter end-over-end kick. Falls at about the 18-yard line, and then picked up. Looks like Reisdorf picked it up. He got ahead to about the 27.
Yep, we'll mark it
at the 27 in front of us.
Brought down by number 2, Derek Moore. Yellow Jackets take over 1st and 10 for their 27-yard line.
Crowd's starting to thin out a little bit.
All right. GNH comes out of the huddle. They line up slot right, I formation. Reisdorf hands off. That was Freddie Camp back in the lineup. Picked up about 4 on the play. Diedelbaum, who else on the tackle?
Ball spotted at the Yellow Jackets, 31-yard line.
You can't say enough about what Diedelbaum has done in this game. He's been all over the field.
Offense, defense, special teams. So obviously the whole defensive scheme for the Greyhounds was to stop Freddie Camp, and they have done that. I think I just saw them. They're just talking a little trash to Freddie there.
He lines up as the tailback about 8 yards deep. Reisdorf rolls. He gets pressure and he's sacked. The ball is loose. And who comes up with it?
Number 9, Vinny Ferrucci with the sack.
Let's see if it's a turnover.
Referee hasn't pointed anywhere.
Looks like they're just pointing skyward. That usually means the offense keeps it. Whoa, they were in there quick on a corner blitz, it looked like.
He was back with straight turn.
Loss of 10 to bring up 3rd down 16. Ball at the GNH 21-yard line.
Just over 5 minutes to go now.
They'll line up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the set. Drops back, throws it. Oh, it's tipped. It's off the hands of Tavares, I believe. He would have had some running room had he caught it, but it was a little too tall.
But you know what, Mike? That's the play I want to keep them, see them running that play all the time. That play is going to work this year. That play is going to work.
And it looks like GNH is going for it here. Obviously, they need 3 scores. But the ball is also at their own 21-yard line. No, I believe it. Now they just switched it. It is 4th. Rolling right is Reisdorf. He's going to run for it. Oh, he's just loses his footing at about the 32-yard line. And but he's a little short, about 5 yards short, so, and there's also a penalty flag. Let's see what that's about. Looks like a hold or a block in the back, so Naugatuck probably will decline it since they didn't pick up the first down.
personal foul, blocking the back penalty against GNH is declined. The Greyhounds will take over on downs.
And let's see. Looks like the Greyhounds are keeping their first team offense in there with 4:35 remaining. Well, I take that back. The tailback is in not Diedelbaum. Going right. They got running room. Got blocker out in front. Martinez down inside the 10 to the 8, but there is a penalty flag down at about the 30.
Finally brought down by number 15. Nolan Risebrook. There was a flag on the play.
Looks like the preliminary call is holding against the Greyhounds.
Well, holding against the Greyhounds.
Well, you might be called to this. There weren't a lot of penalties in the first half, but this second half is filled with long games.
Flag fest here in the second half. Luckily, this one goes against the Greyhounds for GNH. Moves the ball all the way back to the 39. Vin Ferrucci.
He's in now, right? Instead of David Martin.
First down, 17, ball on the 39-yard line.
I just switched sides. That must Martinez, yeah.
They give it to Martinez going left. Pretty good job by the GNH defense. So gain of only about 3.
So Martinez, Ferrucci, and I didn't see who does the tailback.
How about number 41, Devin DeVita?
Well, let's see. I thought number 9, Ferrucci, was in at the tailback. Clock still moving here. 3:40 to go. Can't see the number here. We know it's just not Diedelbaum.
Yeah, we know it's not. He's too thin for that.
They give it to, oh, good hit. Nice job by the GNH defense. Oh, looks like I might have an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Greyhounds. One of the Greyhounds offensive linemen drove a guy way downfield and then trash talked him afterwards. The unsportsmanlike conduct is the call.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Greyhounds.
3:10 remaining. Pushes the ball back to the, see where they set it down. 48-yard line.
How did that lineman end up so far downfield?
That was quite a drive block. He was at least 10 yards downfield. But he paid the price because he trash talked afterwards. Still can't see the tailback's number. Number 9, Ferrucci, goes in motion. They give it to the up back. No gain on the play.
Carried by number 24, Chance Lewis.
24, Chance Lewis.
And a timeout is called. Let's see. Timeout. GNH.
Alright, so hopefully everybody will get this up by Sunday so you can see it out there. Once again, it's such a pleasure to be back doing football games, Mike, and having Tim here. Thanks to Tim for coming down. And we're ready, for another GNH season.
It'll be a challenge going into the Naugatuck Valley League. We knew Naugatuck coming in would be a big challenge for GNH, and I think GNH acquitted themselves fairly well here tonight.
I think they did.
I think two things that we take away from this game is that they can compete with the better teams in the NVL, but they need to cut down on some of the penalties. But, not unusual for a first game to have a lot of penalties. So
as they were saying, Devin Machado was talking to me before the game, the defensive line, he's got a second line up there. So if they can get those guys working in so that they can work in both lines, both things going, and help save their energy instead of having to play both ways the whole game.
Yeah, I think clearly here GNH just got worn down in the second half and forcing really the first punt by Naugatuck in the game. D'Souza on for the punting chores. Freddie Camp is back deep. Good snap. Gets the kick off. It's kind of a low line drive, fielded on a hop. Gets to the outside. He's got a lane. He's down the far sideline. No penalty flags. 10-5. Touchdown. GNH on the board. About 78 yards. So Freddie Camp on display there. Fielded the punt on a hop. He got a block, made a first tackler miss, got to the far sideline, and then it was off to the races. So with 2:10 remaining, we await the extra point. Let's see who's on for it. Can't see the number. Can you see the number of the kicker, Tim?
Zoom in on your camera.
What number? 12. We think it's number 12. Snap, hold, and it's blocked.
12 is Brett McGuire.
All right, Brett McGuire on. His extra point was blocked. Three guys broke through the center of the line here. That kick had no chance.
Nice return by Freddie. You like to see that. Get him going, get a little confidence going. I'm sure he had to be a little disappointed in what was happening all game long.
But once he got to that far sideline, he saw nothing but green grass or green artificial turf in front of him.
Hey, Tim, show Harvest Moon up there.
Oh, yeah, now we can see it.
Yeah.
The full Harvest Moon.
Oh, Harvest Moon.
Came out just in time for Freddie Camp's touchdown. So it's nice that GNH got on the board here.
Yep.
Let's see if they go for the onside kick here or if they kick it deep.
Why not, right?
Why not?
Practice. That's what it's all about, right? Get a little bit of practice in there. See how that goes.
Might be needed in a closer game later on this year, so. Looks like the Greyhounds expecting a short kick. Well, let's see who's going to do the kicking. Looks like Freddie Camp. So he lines everybody up on the 35. He approaches. It's a squib. It's loose. Who came up with it? He hit it off a Greyhound first line guy. Let's see who came up with it.
He knocked it right off him.
And they say the Greyhounds have it.
Just didn't go far enough. He was able to fall on it.
Covered by number 18, Nate Ginger.
I was waiting for the bounce, but it just went boom.
Just one.
10 from their 49-yard line.
But pretty well executed, though.
That was, yeah.
Just
Want an opportunity, right?
Looks like the Greyhounds are putting in some subs once again here.
And kudos to them for doing that. Yeah, you don't need to have, Katie Martin out there or Diedelbaum.
They already lost Jet Hall
Right.
in the first series of the game, and he's one of their 3 dynamic runners. But Diedelbaum and Martin were dynamic enough tonight.
Right.
So 2:06 remain. 21-6 the score. Let's see what they have in at quarterback now. Still Stone. They run a sweep. Martin is in there. Takes a hard hit out of bounds by Ursone.
Hayden Martin on the carry. Knocked about number 22, Grayson Ursone.
He was still there. That was all right.
I thought that was a good hit.
That was a good hit.
He had 13 on the play.
Because his helmet came off, he has to come off the field for a play.
You want to stay in, you got to stay.
Looks like number 32 replaces Ursone. So first down, Greyhounds at the GNH 38. A few more subs come in and out for the Greyhounds. But you know what? It looks like they do have a lot of the first teamers back in there.
Yeah, mad for the touchdown. Martin.
They give it to Martin. Still going. He's down inside the 30 at the 29.
Now we'll see if they call a timeout, Mike.
Close to a first down, and I think they do. Yes, they do.
Tackled by number 8.
Wow.
You ready to bar?
No, GNH called the timeout
Yellow Jackets.
with 1:47 to go. That was the final GNH timeout. Tim Wheeler, our cameraman, is also doing a nice job as a spotter here tonight.
Yeah, hopefully the new uniforms come in on Monday, and so next week we'll have the new ones. I remember we saw a picture way back when. I remember Buck showed me one when I was doing basketball last year, but since then I haven't seen anything, so it'll be interesting. I did say hopefully the numbers are clearer for us, and he said they were, so that should be the case.
Let's hope that's correct.
Let's hope it's correct.
This was a challenge tonight to see the numbers.
Just like it was every game they played. It didn't matter if you were in the day or night. If it was a sunny day, it was just as hard to read those ones.
Second and 1, Naugatuck.
Second and 1.
At the 29-yard line of GNH.
Takes the snap. Blitz. Good job by the interior of the Yellow Jacket defense. Looks like Owen Adams. Oh, and then another late penalty flag. And Hafner also combined on the tackle.
Cole Lennon at the tackle. Flag on the play.
Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Off unsportsmanlike conduct against GNH.
Yellow Cats. Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, never heard that one before. Yellow Cats. So with 1:37 remaining, they're going to march off the penalty and put the ball down at the 19-yard line. So you think, yes, it looks like Naugatuck is pissed about that last touchdown on the punt return. They're keeping the pressure on here. They give it to number 24 out wide. He's got the corner. Pushed out of bounds somewhere around the 12-yard line.
24, Chance Lewis on the carry. There's a flag on the play.
Another flag. What else?
Now they're
23 Avina on the tackle. Let's see what this call is. I didn't see it. Just the PA announcer said there was a flag on the play. Looks like it was around the far side, around the 20. Looks like the Greyhounds marching backwards. Never have seen a call, but they do push it back to the 31-yard line. So obviously against the Greyhounds, they're huddling up on the GNH side of the ball. They're not quite sure where to line up. Clock still moving here. Hopefully, mercifully, it moves towards 0. Oh, good hit. Nice convergence by the defense there. And another penalty flag.
He
clapped his hand. You see, I think it was Davida, but that was it. I mean, he made a nice tackle. Just let it go. Let's get this game over.
Yeah, he's saying that right there, he's motioning, clapping, but he was not doing it towards a Greyhound player. He was doing it to his teammate. Wow.
That's a tough one.
That is a real tough one. Still 50 seconds remain, and now they're going to spot the ball at about the 15-yard line. Clock moves, though. They reset the clock and started it.